I got all my springs and washers for the actual valve locks labeled. The heads tore apart. Let me show you. The valves are now polished and they're all marked. We had a few valve seals were bad. There's the result. It comes down the stem, goes over the valve and burns on the cylinder a little bit. This is prior to polish the driver's side. So we'll get all new seals. You can see this seal's broke and these three are wore out, which means they're all junk. We'll get that taken care of. Now these have been milled down years ago, all the way to the point to the pocket, to where if you had them warp, you could never shave them again. You can't even hardly clean them up. They're took down so far. Before we took them apart, we made sure we put diesel fuel in each cylinder, let it set a couple days with these flipped over, make sure it didn't leak by the valves before I took them off. I leaked down, pressure tested all of them, and none of the valves are not sealing perfectly. Let me show you where each one of the lifter, rocker, arm studs go. This has been milled and these have been tapped. You can see down there where the valve goes in, it's a goldish color. That's because this has bronze guides in it. The bosses were taken down, the pockets ground a little bit, so this can have a 6 1/1/2 lift on it. Now the Victor Jr. intake was for a 403, and these set on the block a little bit different. So these were custom milled to fit the Victor Jr. high-rise intake that I have on the engine. They make them for them nowadays, but when this was built all those years ago, they did not make an intake like that, so it had to be custom ground to fit my intake. Take a look at the size of the hole. This is the oil return for into the intake area. Okay, one more thing on the head real quick before we go over to the block. When we get them back, we'll put a little lapping compound on each valve, spin them left and then right to make sure that these are seating really good in mating and have the new surface on them. You just got to be careful what you're doing and know what you're doing. So in that way, even though they're not leaking, they're freshened up on the seat and the edge of the valve. This hole was brought up 2 sizes. You can see how big it was compared to the heads. So now we got oil flow. Each pocket was tapped so it don't hold oil and chamfered. This hole was bored bigger and a notch put into it. All the cylinders are honed and ready to go, and the head studs cleaned up and restrictors put on all these 4 cam bearings.